Cindy Nelson. Welcome to Forest Escape. Today we're going to feed the plants everywhere and deal with some garden invaders and see some surprises. Corn is coming along despite the heat, and the rooster is lit up in the night. It's a solar light. So we have a visitor on the tomato plant. It is an imperial moth. So we have some beautiful blackberries. So we didn't get enough rain. I should have watered the berries, literally. I am so excited! First morning glories of the year. Look at those, aren't they beautiful? Absolutely stunning. Every morning I'll get to see these now. It's awesome! With help, I have the weed blocker next to the coop, and then also over next to the tanks, so it really helps. Good morning. We've had lots of rain, so the crops are coming along a lot better than what they were, so it's really great. I had a morning surprise here. Beautiful morning glory that I did not plant. It's just growing wild next to the fence. I'm tying up all the pepper plants and tomato plants, giving them some support because after the storm they tipped over and we had some issues. So yeah, now I've got to tie up each individual one, and you can see the progress. And we do have flowers on tomatoes, and I have a couple little tomatoes forming. I have spotted an enemy of tomatoes. He is quite the enemy. Not pleased. And on top of that, I grabbed hold of him because I'm trimming the branches. And I thought his head was a little tomato, but of course, it's not. Come on, buddy, are you alive? He's not moving. So if you like insects, this little guy is a fine specimen. It's just that he has to go out of my garden. He's pretty interesting. So this is some kind of a moth. Okay, so we can officially say we have an infestation because here's a third one. My goodness. So today we're going to make some chicken tea and give it to the plants. So I have separate items for chicken tea. The watering can, the bucket that has been made and has chicken tea in it, and then a jug that I add chicken tea to, and then add water to. So it's about 10% chicken tea and then about 90% water. So then we have food for the plants. So today I'm hoping to show you the chicken tea being put on the garden. Now I'm just going to fill the small pitcher with the chicken tea and give it to each one of the plants. I did buy gloves for that purpose. Better to have the gloves. The chicken tea doesn't really hurt your hands, but it's germs, so yeah. One of the plants then can get the chicken tea down around the roots, not at the leaves. Alright. So in here I have some peas whenever the squirrels don't dig them up. And watermelon and pumpkin. And cantaloupe. And of course over there is black raspberries, but they're done for the year. Animals keep tearing apart all the borders that I have. So it's a little crazy. It's just a little fence, but it's all wiggly, so maybe raccoons don't want to try to climb over it. Raspberries have really increased, which is good for next year, but it's a little bit of trouble for right now. So I'm just giving each of the corn plants a drink. And like I said, this is mild, so it's not going to really upset them. Chickens are having their morning meeting. The squash is kind of taking over. So this year I'm trying something with the weed blocker to try to grow the individual corn stalks. And that other field over there is without any weed blocker, but squirrels are digging it up. Maybe the squirrels don't like the weed blocker. So I am going to give each one of these plants some chicken tea. And I know this picture is small, but it helps me put it exactly where I want it, so less is wasted. And I probably will do some side dressing because we aren't getting the amount of tomatoes that I was hoping for. So maybe putting the chicken tea on twice a week will be a good thing. And maybe a little side dressing will be good also. So the potatoes have flowers, and I've never seen that before. And these are the container potatoes. So yeah, really cute little flowers. Poor little forget-me-nots. They've gotten overwatered because they still are not planted in a hole in the weed blocker. But they are blooming. So I have some peppers, and I believe these are cayennes. So they're getting bigger. The stairs coming into the greenhouse are made with little pieces of wood held by the landscape pins, and so far that has really worked to keep the gravel in place and to make steps. Be sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Have a great day.